A letter from prison. A father's truth revealed after 20 years. My name is Emily Rose. I'm 21 years old, a college student, and the only child of my mother, Margaret Rose. I've always believed my father died in a car accident when I was just a baby. I had no memories of him, just an old photo and the stories Mom told me. But what I received on the morning of my 21st birthday changed my entire life. That morning, while I was having breakfast, the doorbell rang. I wasn't expecting any gifts. My mother had already left for work. The mailman handed me a plain envelope. There was no return address, just my name, Emily Rose, written in old-fashioned handwriting. Something about it made my hands tremble. I slowly opened it and pulled out a folded letter. The paper was yellowed, fragile. It began. My beloved daughter Emily, if this letter has reached you, then you've turned 21. Happy birthday, my angel. I have waited for this moment for 20 long years. I am Daniel Rose, your father. I dropped the letter. My head spun. My heart pounded. My father? Alive? But he's dead. I picked the letter up again and continued reading with shaking hands. Emily, I was told you believed I died in a car crash. That lie was not yours to carry. I am not dead. I am in prison. I have been here for the past 20 years. And my crime? I was accused of something I did not do. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My hands covered my mouth. Why would my mother lie to me? Why would she hide this from me for all these years? I was just 28 when everything happened. You were a few months old. Your mother and I were struggling financially, but we were happy. We had love. One night, your uncle, your mother's younger brother Thomas, called me for help. He said he was in trouble. I rushed to meet him at an abandoned warehouse. But when I got there, he was already dead. And I was the one standing there when the police arrived. They said I killed him during a robbery. They found fingerprints on the weapon, mine. But of course they would. He was my brother-in-law. I had touched his things before. No one wanted to listen. The court-appointed lawyer did nothing. Witnesses were silent. I was sentenced to life in prison. Your mother believed me. She cried. She fought. But her family, they forced her to move on. They told her to forget me. And the worst part, they told you I was dead. I wrote letters every year, hoping they'd reach you. I begged the prison warden to let me send them. I told every guard about you. Emily, I never stopped loving you. I missed your first birthday, your first steps, your first words. I wasn't there to hold you when you were sick. I wasn't there for your first day of school. But every year I imagined what you looked like. Every year I whispered your name in the dark prison cell, hoping you'd somehow hear me.
As I read the last line, I couldn't stop crying. My chest ached, my world spun. I locked myself in my room, reading the letter again and again. Was this real? Could my father really be alive? Innocent? That night, when my mother came home, I confronted her. Mom, is he alive? Is my father in prison? She froze. Her face turned pale. Her lips trembled. She sat down slowly. Tears formed in her eyes. Yes, she whispered. I never wanted to lie to you, Emily. I just wanted to protect you. Protect me? By telling me he was dead? I yelled. She cried, holding my hand. You were so little, and I was broken. My family threatened to take you away if I didn't cut all ties with him. I was afraid. I was a young widow in the eyes of society. and I didn't have strength to fight them. But I never stopped loving him either. I kept his picture. I read his letters. I just couldn't give them to you. I couldn't sleep that night. I searched for information about my father. I found the case online. It was labeled the Rose family murder case. There were inconsistencies, no witnesses, no video, just a single fingerprint and a quick trial. I contacted a lawyer friend from my college. I told him everything. He agreed to help pro bono. Together, we started digging. We even visited the prison. The prison smelled of cold walls and forgotten lives. I sat across the thick glass, holding the black phone tightly. When he entered, my heart stopped. He looked older, much older. Gray hair, tired eyes. But when he saw me, his eyes lit up. He pressed the phone to his ear. "Emily?" I nodded, tears rolling down my face. "Dad, it's me." He smiled. So softly. "I knew you'd come one day." My lawyer uncovered that the key witness had moved abroad and was now willing to speak. He admitted that he saw someone else at the crime scene, a known gang member. The fingerprint analysis was outdated. The technology had changed. We demanded a retrial. It took months, court appearances, media coverage, emotional days. But finally, after 20 years, the judge stood up. "The court finds Mr. Daniel Rose not guilty. He is hereby released." Tears burst from my eyes. I ran to him as he walked out of the court. For the first time, I hugged my father. Not through glass, not in dreams, but in real life. In freedom. We moved in together. My mother apologized to him with tears. They sat and talked for hours. We celebrated his birthday together. His first birthday as a free man in 2 decades. He told me stories about his childhood. He taught me how to cook his favorite dishes. We went to the park, the beach, and he helped me with my final college project. We tried to heal, slowly. The world had changed, but his love for me hadn't. Sometimes the truth takes time to reveal itself. Sometimes the world is unfair. But love, real love, never gives up. My father lost 20 years, but he gained something more powerful, a daughter's love. And I gained a truth that made me stronger. This is our story. A story of pain, justice, forgiveness, and love. A story of a father who never gave up. And a daughter who finally found the truth